Hi, here is my recap of the current status of the ranked games at Intobridge. They are offering head-to-head comparison to bridge players, and some players have taken to it quite heartily. I had a closer look at the results of those games. They publish the ranks based on total scores, whereas I have looked at the matrix of per board score and win-loss percentages. This is my fifth video in this series. Links to the previous videos are given below. Today, I look at the status of ranks as on Saturday, 2nd March, 9:15 Universal Coordinated Time, which is also the British Standard Time at the moment. We have a new leader in total scores. Yury has moved past Steve Weinstein with a total score of 13,501 at the rank of ace. Steve has 13,325 at the moment. Others are far behind and are unlikely to catch up the top two. This session will end in another 4 days, that is on Wednesday morning by Europe time. That's what they have said. We will have the final winner of the season at that time. That is as far as the excitement part of it goes. I'm more interested in a true estimate of the caliber of a bridge player. The per board score is more useful to that end. Here is the sorted list based on the per board score. And now, Gavin is at the top with a score of 3.5 per board. Steve Weinstein is second with 3.4. I am at the third place with 3.2 per board. I haven't played any board in last about 8 or 10 days. Yury, although he tops the total points, he is at the fourth position on per point score, 3.1, and Andy Gromo is at 3.0 at fifth position. Everything else is below 3.0. Peter Hollands, he has also not played any board in last week or so. He is at 2.7. Shubham is at 2.3, and a few others are below 2.0. So this is only for those who have played more than 1,000 boards. Some have played close to 10,000. Anna Gulevich has played 11,000 boards. She has scored 1.3 per board. Now, same thing reflects in the win-loss percentages. Steve Weinstein has a fantastic 36 wins and 19 loss percentages. It is interesting to note that this win-loss percentage is not changing now. When I updated from the scores last week to today's score, what I noticed was the win-loss percentage hasn't changed at all, except perhaps for the last decimal point in some cases. But by and large, those who have played more than 1,000 boards are maintaining the same win-loss percentages. So, win-loss percentage seems to be a very good metric too. Again, Steve Weinstein with 19% losses only, and Yury with 20% losses, and Gavin of course is using the cube a little more, so I don't particularly like all those scoring perturbations, so to say, what you can do by doubling the score, etc. So let us keep that aside for the moment. But others seem to have very converging kind of win-loss percentages, and that is a good metric too. I will also show you some of the graphs that the website shows, how the total score progresses with time. This is the screenshot for last week's performance for Yury. Has been steady. Steve Weinstein, once again, steady climb till about midweek and then slightly slower one. Remember, he had a 3.7 per board score rate till last week and has dropped slightly to 3.5. This is by Anna Gulevich. She doesn't seem to have had last few good days. Andy Gromo flat last few days. Peter Hollands hasn't played at all in last week. So haven't I. I want to show you what can happen. If you see this performance, it has gone down in last few days, and this could easily happen if you play too much perhaps. We'll have more look at this both for a weekly graph and for a graph over the entire season or over 3 months the next time I do this video. So at the moment, I want you to leave with just two thoughts that on total score, Yury is the top, and on per board score, Gavin is at the top with a 3.5 per board score, and Steve Weinstein at 3.4. Next update once the season is over, maybe on Wednesday morning. Thanks for joining. Bye for now.